Hey guys, it's Kage, and this is going to be a Atziri Rush guide video. So, I did not want to snake like other people, and I have been working on Atziri rushing. And the main thing I wanted to try and solve after hearing Captain Lance mention it once of preserving the Royal Axis Chamber because it has this tag here of room destabilizes once complete. This is similar to like other rooms, like the sacrificial chamber that says like the room destabilizes once you collect the chest. But if you put a sac chamber into a chain, it preserves. It won't ever go away. So I'm not sure if Lance ever tested this, but it put the idea in my mind to then test. And since then, you are able to fight Atziri in consecutive temples in a row rather easily. So here you can see like I don't have this setup correct. Don't have the correct setup. We'll see if I get pretty much what I need to be able to do this on this run. If not, I can always just showcase this. So first thing I'm going to do is you just kind of want to layer up things up top here. This is to help prevent destabilization. I'm going to put that down there, and then I don't want to connect that. So we're going to run this temple here. So there's a few things that goes on. The only requirement to have the Royal Axis Chamber is that it needs to be sandwiched. You need to have a room in front and behind it, and you can preserve the Royal Axis Chamber. It doesn't matter if it gets deleted. It doesn't even seem to matter if you have it locked or not, because in my experience, as long as I've had a room in either here or here, it's safe. So you go in, you do the Royal Axis Chamber. We're gonna go up. We're gonna fight Atziri and the Architect, and see if I can preserve it, because there is another piece of tech that you can use with killing the Architect. I am putting just a note. I am putting this out here just so that the information is public. I don't want to hold on to information, especially for things like this that can improve Atziri rushing, because splendors are 150 divines for an unidentified one, which is insane. But also so that if GGG decides like, hey, yeah, this isn't intended, we don't want this, they can fix it for next league. And then we just go to doing it every other temple instead of every temple 80% of the time. Because it's definitely not an exploit case where it's like, hey, you get to do 10 times the amount of Atziris. It's really just a, you get some more. So perfect. So you can see here, these two spots are free. We're just going to ignore the console for now. And there is a reason for that. It's because you can place room medallions down to preserve it then.
This is it. Her chambers.
So let's go fight Atziri quick. The other nice thing is that these temples are like a minute to 2 minutes. I had set up a whole system doing Spy Masters to do this before. It was taking 20 minutes a temple. I was getting 0 to 3 raw divines. It was not worth it. I'd rather just do Abyss and then dump these once I fill up the temple.
My ascension is at hand.
But it's also just something like, this is a fun tech. Wait for Atziri here.
They don't understand our connection. They could never understand.
I'm also going to do an update on my build once I hit level 100. 99.2 right now. Because someone did ask that yesterday, commenting on my old video. But this is really just Connor's Black Flame build that I've built up to 10k mana. and did some things differently for the 10K compared to Connor. He has the better build guide though, and I would say the better build. Mine's just a bit more defensive with the max hit. Alright, let's place this. The other thing I'm using this for
The treasure is mine once.
is I am tracking my drops from Atziri so that I can hopefully build out a decent drop table of what the drop weightings currently are for everything.
A gift from
So, like, that was my 4th spear and 22 kills, I think. Currently I have the body at like 9% drop rate, spears 18%, the quiver is 40%. Okay, so now going to here. So all you gotta do is you take a room medallion, and you can see we get to place these where the architect room cards are. So I can literally just place that there, close the temple, it preserved. It is literally that easy to preserve the Royal Axis chamber. I have kept this chamber for at least 8 runs in a row now. It's definitely tech worth doing. Like I said, GGG, if you don't like this, fix it for next league. At this point, everybody's kind of off this league, so I'm just doing it for drop table testing. So I'll see you guys next time.